What's up, guys? This is day 21 of Veda. I'm not sure what we're going to do today. My aunt and uncle are coming up today to check out my dad's new house, so that's going to be fun. So let's see what the day has in store. Okay, guys, it is now much later in the day, as you can see, because it's now dark outside. I wasn't able to film that much. We were doing some stuff with some family members, so I apologize about that. But now let me show you what we're going to do. So I've got my two PCs here. This one is my Hackintosh desktop that I use for basically anything that I need a desktop for. And this is just a gaming PC that I built out of kind of spare parts. Now, this currently has some kind of really cheap NVIDIA card in it, and this has an R9 290. We're going to move the R9 290 card into this computer, but before we do that, I got to make sure I have everything off this computer that I need, because switching the graphics card can sometimes cause some issues. And likewise, I want to make sure that this computer's in good shape before I move the graphics card, because it's a little tricky to get OS X to boot after you screw with stuff like that. So we're going to open these up and get started. So we got the Hackintosh / Windows machine right here. We got the Linux / Windows machine right here. Now the only problem I'm going to have is that this card, this graphics card I want to use, only has DVI, HDMI, and DisplayPort. And this piece of crap monitor that I got for about $10 from Inkstop when they went bankrupt only has VGA. And these adapters that I have, as you can see, they have these 4 little pins right here around this connector, and this does not have that, so you can't plug this in here. Whereas these DVI ports, they have those 4 analog pins, so you can plug this in. So I'm gonna have to figure out what monitor to use with this machine, or I'm gonna have to get an adapter. So I found a solution to the problem of not being able to plug the monitor into the computer. We're just gonna use a TV. Thanks to Sean for letting us borrow his TV. Okay, we got our TV set up, we got the computer connected, we got the internet connected, we got the power connected, so let's see if it boots up. Okay, so it appears to be working. We got Ubuntu Mate booted up here. Now I know it looks kind of like a Mac, but I did that on purpose. You know, I like having my dock, all my apps, and my nice 16 spaces. So we're gonna get the software on this up to date and go from there. Well, this is how you know that you haven't turned on a computer in a long time. Look at all those updates. Okay, so while the computer was updating, which it's finished doing thankfully, I grabbed some snacks. So we got some chips, salsa, and a little thing of guac. So we're gonna just sit back and enjoy that while booting the Windows, let it do its thing. Okay, so slight change of plan. Well, instead of swapping the cards in there, we're still gonna put the 290 into the Hackintosh. However, and so I don't have to do a bunch of driver stuff, I'm gonna take a 4370, I think, out of this computer. That's doing some mining right now, and put it in that computer. Okay, so new plan. I don't know what card I want to put in this computer. All I know is I want this 290 in this computer. And I almost had another mini heart attack because I thought that I didn't have the correct power connectors still in here from when that card was in this computer, but it looks like they're just kind of dangling right here. So we should be good. Now I know this wire management is absolutely terrible. I'm gonna build a new computer. This was in a smaller case, moved it to a bigger case. We added a bunch of fans. Didn't buy a fan controller, and that's where all these Molex to fan adapters came in. It was a nightmare. Okay, so this is probably one of the worst setups ever. Here we go. We're booting into Mac. We're going to reconfigure it for the other card, swap the card, and hopefully we should be good to go. Now, just so you guys can see the specs on this before we do the graphics card swap, we got Yosemite on here. I haven't upgraded it. It thinks it's an iMac. It's not. So this is the graphics card that we're going to be putting in the computer. I love these cards, the Sapphire R9 290. Pretty beefy cards. They got 3 fans, so these stay nice and cool. Now this is the card that was in my Hackintosh. It's a NVIDIA EVGA GeForce GT 730. Not very powerful, as you can tell by the size, and it has no additional power connectors on it, so swap that out. Okay, that should complete the build. Now the only thing I'm worried about is the HDMI connector. It's a little bit blocked off by this edge here, so the HDMI cable is not going all the way in. So let's try it out. If it doesn't work, I will be very sad. Got the TV on. Let's see if we get a picture when we turn this thing on. I was a little nervous there for a second, but look at that. Okay, that is not what I wanted. Well, hey, I mean, that looks good, right? Well, that's something. Let me see what I can do about this. I swear, it'll be working eventually, but hey, this is what I expected. I told you guys it wasn't going to work on the first try. Okay, so we're doing some Blackmagic stuff to the computer downstairs through my laptop, and if this works, then we should be good to go. So we're just gonna reboot the computer downstairs. We're gonna go down there and see if it works. Okay, we're coming in on it. Let's see what's going on. Look at that. I think we're good to go. Let me try logging in. Look at that. The computer is good to go, at least on the Mac side. Everything seems to be working good. Let's go check out about this Mac. Oh, stop it. Oh, there we go. Graphics, AMD Radeon HD 8XXX. It doesn't know that it's an R9 290 because that doesn't really come in Macs, but it appears to be working really nicely. So remember when I said everything was working? After this update, it's probably going to break the graphics again, so it's going to be all pixelated. As expected, we're back to the giant screen, and if you log in, this will actually freeze. So I'm going to go back upstairs, we're going to go in from my laptop, we're going to fix this thing. Okay, so we're making progress. We got Mac working, I think we got Windows working, so we should be good to go. Okay, so it looks like we got Windows working. We're just going to update Steam, update our games. We're going to have to get some speakers, probably get an actual monitor instead of a TV, maybe an actually good mouse and keyboard, and then we're ready to game. This is the most fun part of getting your gaming PC ready. Installing the drivers, it takes forever. So I just realized how dumb I am. This TV obviously has speakers built into it, and with HDMI audio, we have sound. You've got to be kidding me. I plugged in a better keyboard and it's been doing this for about 5 minutes now. I even went upstairs, did a bunch of stuff, came back, still searching Windows Update, even though I skipped obtaining software from Windows Update. This is why I don't like Windows. So the computer was randomly going to a black screen, and I finally got my games updated, and I just went to try some Killing Floor 2. You hit play, you think it's gonna launch, and then it just crashes. So it's 1:17 a.m. I might try and figure this out. I don't know. I'm getting very discouraged. Well, guys, I thought everything was going well, but then the PC just went to a black screen after I played a game, Killing Floor 2, so something's not right. But it is currently 4 in the morning, so I'm gonna get some sleep and continue this tomorrow. But I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different. We didn't really do anything outside of the house today, so I apologize about that. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like it, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 22. Peace out.